I don't mind this jersey at all. It's a strong jersey. It reminds me of AC Milan. I don't got any kind of issues with that, but it's not much of a change from last year. Anything that's super interesting. Where are you on this kid?
Yeah, I think it's decent enough. It's an Atlanta one, so it's going to be red and black stripes. They're not going to change things up a bit. I think that's a decent enough one for their design, right?
Yeah, and considering they're so young in the league, they already got a star in that jersey. Luckily, okay. Now we go to Austin FC. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. I think it's a problem this year. Like nothing jumps out at me, and like, oh, I gotta have that. I like where I've seen like Seattle Sounders, like, oh, I have to have that or something like that. I'm not seeing that right here. But it's good. There's nothing particularly wrong with it.
I like it, but
I like it, but it's not like jumping out at me. Charlotte FC, I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Really? I hate the lines here. I hate the designs inside the designs. It's too dark. It's too black. What are you, DC United? I mean, no, don't like it. You?
I actually kind of like it.
Oh, do you?
I like the little design they've got on it.
They
don't show it off very well in that photo.
Plain
Jane. But it's got like one of those like designs that is like you can see up close.
Yeah, I know, because we got them in. Even my Vayhen jersey has one of them now. Chicago Fire is god awful. I don't like it because I can't make it out. I can't make the. It's the badge. I like the badge because remember Chicago Fire had this thing where they had a fireman's badge, the original badge, and then they switched to something freaking terrible. The fans had a fit, and then they had it go back to look like sort of a fireman's badge again. But I can't see the colors in this badge. It's because it's the same kind of plain color as the blue. Because usually it's a red. Let's see. Maybe I can show you a Chicago Fire badge. They should never got rid of the original. This was the original right here. This thing's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That looks like a fireman's thing. That's the whole thing. Chicago Fire. A tribute to the firemen and also a tribute to the firemen. And then they had this disgrace from 2019 to 2021, and this is disgraceful. I don't know what that is. It looks woke. I don't know if it looks woke or not, but it's terrible. At least they went to some kind of badge back there. And now on this uniform, it's the same color as the sort of navy blue. Don't like it. You?
Yeah, very mid. Doesn't excite me at all.
Below mid. Below mid. Cincy, I hate them because this is developing rivalry with my team. I don't like it. I really like Cincy's colors. I don't like the change in blue at the bottom here. I think this sucks. I think they should. I think this thing's fine if they go with the same blue on top of the bottom. Not jumping out at me, but normally Cincinnati's got really nice stuff. I think. You?
Yeah, the orange, like the stripe feels out of place because it doesn't go across all the way, right? I don't like how it's just in that middle section.
I don't have well, they're always moving the orange around. I don't mind the orange.
Well, I wouldn't mind it if it was all the way around, but it's just weird how it's just in the middle of the shirt. It just stays in the middle, right? You've just got weird diagonal line in the middle. Yeah. So, not a fan, personally.
Not a fan. This might be the ugliest one right here. The Rapids, I mean, I don't even know. I guess they changed their badge this year, too, with the Colorado. It looks like the old Colorado Rockies.
I've seen that.
Yeah, this looks like my kid got a hold of a finger paint or something. I don't like it.
What is the design meant to be? Does it say?
Looks woke. I don't know.
Like, I don't really know what the hell that is, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like some kid went berserk.
Some like shrubbery?
Yeah.
Some like trees or something?
It's cold. I don't know. Lack of oxygen. It is Colorado. I don't like it at all. Oh God. Yeah. Look, the Crew. There's another team who should never change their badge. Who's the Crew? Who I always like their. I mean, honestly, I like their. I'm one of the few people who like their original badge. You said they used to be a big thing on FIFA, right? To get
the three
hard workmen. Yeah, because it was a tribute to the working class. This is a tribute to a clothes I would never wear. It's like everything looks kind of like thrown together, like perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it.
Do you?
Do you know what that really looks
This one
like?
could grow on me, I suppose, but
that one really looks like a Borussia Dortmund kit. Like if that had a Dortmund badge on it, I wouldn't even question.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
exactly. So like I don't know, look like the Crew. Yeah, it looks like a Dortmund third jersey or something like that. An alternative jersey. I don't like it. No, make your own thing. Oh Jesus, look at this mess. And they're going 9 out of 10 because it's ugly. Oh God, of course. This is. I'm glad DC United looks ridiculous now. I think that's perfectly fine with me. I'm glad they don't win anymore. Do you see those 4 stars? It's when the league sucked. It was the '90s league. That's when they won all there with the greatest player of all time, John Harkes, who stole Eric Ronaldo's girlfriend and married her. And that's unacceptable. This is unacceptable.
Why?
DC because it's not DC United colors. In fact,
this is the away kit, isn't it?
No,
that is the home kit.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Like, and then Charlotte stole your jersey. No, don't like it. Unacceptable. Doesn't look like DC United. I don't know what they're trying to do here. I hate it, and I hope they lose every game. There you go. Dallas secondary. Just too plain Jane for me.
See, to me, that's just a boring version of the DC one.
Yeah.
I like that DC one.
I think it's what do you like about these colors? They look like, like 1970s wallpaper.
Man.
It's like funky, exactly from the 70s. This is supposed to be 2025 soccer.
That was an away shirt. I can understand the criticism of that being the main shirt, right? That is not DC colors. Sure, that shouldn't be the home kit. But if that was an away kit, I kind of like that. I think that's funky. It's creative. It's unique. But that Dallas one, that's just the basic pitch version.
This is grandma's wallpaper. What are you talking about, man?
Grandma's wallpaper is in, baby.
Come on, bro. Really?
I like that. That is cool. I don't know. That's unique. But that Dallas one is just the boring version.
I guess so. I don't know. DC. I don't know. I like the DC United black. When Wayne Rooney wore it, looked cool. So we're long past that. All right. I don't really have any. I don't have complaints about Houston. It's Houston colors. It's their tradition. They won 2 out the gate and they haven't done shit since. Although they're always kind of a danger in MLS. My only criticism, little too plain. That's all.
Yeah, I think it's solid.
Solid, but yeah, the same way I feel about it's kind of the same way I feel about Austin. Pretty much the same way I feel about Austin. Nothing going on here.
Yeah, very similar. Like, don't dislike it. It's fine.
Kansas City always has the ugliest stuff. This looks like my dad's sweater.
I just don't like their color scheme too much, personally.
That's awful. They always have awful.
But what are those lines meant to be? They're like barcodes.
I don't know barcodes. Maybe it's piano.
Barcode.
I don't know. It's terrible.
Do you get like a special prize if you buy the shirt?
You scan it on your phone. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Okay, and this is a change.
Yeah.
I'm a big traditional guy. Oh, this is all right. I didn't look at. This is, oh my God, look at the X. Now they got 1, 2, 3, 4. We were talking.
And those stars are ridiculous. I'm sorry, but.
Nobody expected them to win that many.
They must. So, but the little tree of stars looks weird.
3 of those.
But that is a nice kit.
It is they won 1 early, and then they won 2 before Beckham, and they won 2 after Beckham, and they won 1 or 2. They won 2 sets. So, where else? It's not easy to win that MLS. It's a crapshoot, and they've won a lot of them. It's so funny. At the end of 2023, me and you were talking, and that H.T. Stevens guy was talking. What happened to LA Galaxy? And now they're face the league again. I have to say, is this the primary or is this? I
think it's the secondary.
I like this as a secondary a lot. I think this is probably the best jersey I've seen so far because it takes chances, but still kind of stays traditional at the same time and does something new.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking
my favorite one.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a nice shirt.
Yeah, that's just kind of awesome. It's not awesome that they beat us in the final, but it's awesome. Oh, okay. I've been seeing this a lot more often. I expect Bayern Leverkusen to rip. Where I first started seeing this style and color scheme? Bambi's
Where?
bottom. Yeah, because we had that white jersey
Oh,
last
right.
year. We got the same one this year. Now it's getting out there because I remember when our jersey came out, it was like the talk of the glory hunter. So for 2024, everybody's even Will was like, "Yo, I gotta have that. I feel like that's what they're going for here is the gold and white. Is this is secondary because they're not going to go away from their stuff.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but I feel like they're ripping my team off, so I don't like it.
I'm a sucker for white gold kits.
You like white gold kits? All right.
I've never seen a white gold kit that I haven't liked. So
I think this one, I don't like it now, but I think it's going to grow on me. I've kind of gotten into the whole pink kit thing. That M's for Messi, by the way. Because it's Messi's last year on the team, unless they sign him, which I don't think they will. Well, I mean, he's kind of built a tradition over there. I mean, they're the only real pink kits that are primary in the entire football world that I'm aware of. I like the stripes. It does something different than the last two kits. I think this is my second favorite kit so far. And I hate pink. I hate it. But I don't know. Messi,
I think it's a good pink kit. Like,
yeah.
If you go pink,
that's a good kit. All right, I'll give you that. Yeah, good pink kit. Minnesota. The Target thing I hate. All right, I'm gonna say I like it. I do think it's below the other two kits, but I like the thing down the middle, the ice thing, because they have that snow opener every year over there. Because their first game is next week, and you could be freezing your nuts off. There wasn't one last year. I don't think it snowed last year for the opening season, but it usually snows game one in Minnesota for sure. I know Red Bulls not last season. It was last season before they had their snow opener. But I do like it because it looks cold, and that's what Minnesota's about. Your feeling?
Yeah, I like it.
Well, I like it.
Yeah, too. I like it. I like it. I like how it breaks up the two colors coming together with the icy bit in the middle.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, it does look icy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Let's see. Inter Milan. That's Montreal. Don't hate it. Yeah, it's doing the job. A little too much of a nod to Inter Milan, but yeah, don't hate it. Nashville goes pretty traditional. I could see Hani Mukhtar looking good in that for sure. But it's not like they took any real chances over here. They just kind of slapped their logo on.
It's just the basic Adidas template in their colors, right?
But it looks good. I think they look good in the field.
It's a good color scheme, which helps.
They're fun. They're a fun team to watch for shizzle. The Revs look ridiculous. I don't know. I don't like this fact that they're taking the alternative colors out of their badges. That is pissing me off. It seems to be a theme this year. Like this year, they took the red out of the Chicago Fire. I don't like it. This looks like a bottle of toothpaste. It does. I don't think that's cool at all. But the Revs not looking cool is fine with me because they suck and they're from Boston. And let's look at Holland's New Jersey. No, it's the Smurfs, NYCFC. Don't hate it. Actually, I think it's one of the better ones. NYCFC. One of the better ones.
It's mid for me.
Takes a little mid. You don't like designs in there?
I just think it's I don't know. It's just like a nothing design to me. It doesn't interest me at all. It's there.
Let's check out my new one. So they got sort of the army the digital camouflage. I'm glad they're going back to white for their secondary instead of like the yellow. Although the yellow jersey did grow on me for a while. I did pick up a Tolkien who, good luck in Germany, buddy. I don't. It's just it just kind of it is. This jersey represents this season of jerseys. It's just kind of, I don't need to have this. I don't need to. I'd rather have an I'd rather have a Metro Stars. I mean,
it doesn't speak out to me at all.
No. I don't need. I
don't dislike it, but
goodbye yellow though. I'm okay with the yellow being gone. Although I have to admit that that yellow-looking Swede Forsberg looked very good in it with his beautiful blonde hair. Orlando City. That's a mess. It's like a science fiction movie, like The Black Hole or something like that for Disney. It's like an old science fiction movie. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the design.
Like the colors.
Reminds me of the Revs kit, where it's like some weird design on there, but it doesn't like they've not pulled it off for me.
Yeah, they couldn't sell it. They couldn't sell it. Oh, this is awful. Thomas's English Muffin. Oh God, it's Phillies. It looks terrible.
I
Rose.
will say though,
What?
Like, big bonus for Rosie, who is a big Philly fan, right?
Yeah.
She didn't like the last one because it said Bimbo.
Now it just says Thomas.
Bimbo's gone.
Bimbo's gone. You got your wish. No, yeah, I mean that's the I wonder if that was a thing. Like, hey, we're not selling jerseys to women. Well, it says Bimbo in big letters. Well, Rosie said, he goes, I'm not wearing that. Who could blame her?
I've written on you.
Yeah, I'm not wearing that. Can't sell any jerseys to women. Okay. They always do a good job. Yes, I like it. I decided. Not that it's jumping out at me in any way, but you have the Portland. You got this is like the shape of wood grain. Yes, they did it. Yeah, this is good. They got it.
I saw that one before this, and that was like my favorite pick out of it. I do really like that one, especially because of like the whole timbers thing with the wood. Yeah, I just think they've pulled that off.
Yeah, they did. Cool. You got they cut down trees over there. What do they call those guys? Loggers or I forget what they call them.
Lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks. Yeah, that's the whole lumberjacks. They also have this team is older than MLS itself. They have traditions going back. If you ever see the school, they pick a tree out of the woods, they cut it down, they give it a celebration and what have you, and then everybody who scores a goal, or if you get a clean sheet, you get a piece of that tree, and they have a whole ceremony and they bless it and all this other stuff. Great tradition out of Portland, and what have you. What do we have here? I guess we're getting an international. Croatia's going to play in the MLS. What do we got? Real Salt Lake. I like it only because there's not enough checkered teams in the MLS as far as using checkers, and that is a much bigger tradition, especially here in Mines, where we have sort of the checkers in the jersey. Also, you think of so was it Serbia or Serbia wears checkers, don't they?
Croatia.
Sorry, Croatia. I said it right there. Yeah, so I like. Yeah, there's something really Euro about this. So I'll give it points for tradition. Oh, I like the outline in the red.
Yeah.
I don't like the designs in there. I'm not too crazy about it, but this is not terrible. But again, it doesn't really jump out at me.
It jumps out to me. I do really like that.
Oh, really?
And I do like the design on the white checkers because I have a Ceuta shirt from this season as well. It's black and white checkered. And I don't know, I'm a sucker for the checkers where one color has a sort of design on it, then the others are plain. I think that just looks really good to me. And with that, you got the white with the design, and then the darker blue color doesn't have a design on it. I think it really works for me.
Gotcha. All right. Well, it looks traditional. I'll give it that. But it's not it's not like when I saw LAFC's last year. And I saw with the pinstripes. I'm like, I have to have that. That's great. That's awesome. I'm not getting that vibe with any of these jerseys. The Quakes. Another team that's technically older than MLS, but actually was also the original team. Did they come in? Yeah, I think so. Quakes. Oh, that's interesting. The newspaper. I don't know what to think of that. All right. Oh, they have a bunch of news articles. All the way going back to the 70s, I guess, when they're in NASL. It's an old team, as far as Americans are concerned. That's very daring. Here's the thing about this. I don't know if I like it for a jersey, but just like a regular shirt, it's kind of badass. Where are you?
I can see why. It doesn't do it for me personally. I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
I don't really like it, but I could see it being. Maybe it's cool for fans of the team, right? Having the history sort of the newspapers on there might be a cool thing for them. I don't know, but as a neutral, it's another kind of mid kit for me. I like the idea, but it doesn't really interest me much as a shirt.
Okay. Let's go on to the Sounders, who usually have nice stuff. Changed their badge last year, but this is boring me to death. I like their hard. The Sounders need a green. Is it secondary? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
secondary is it's tolerable. This is another thing. That looks like dad's sweater. On a weekend in the winter.
That looks more like a Christmas jumper sort of thing to me.
Well, interesting. Do you know they have some bizarre? Was it Seattle? Yeah, I think it's no. I thought Seattle. If they win an away game, nobody gets to see this. They take the lockers of the way and they slam it and they sing Jingle Bells.
Weird.
It's been going on since like the 70s, and they all do it. You slam the lockers, you go Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells, Jingle all the way. That's bizarre, right?
Very bizarre.
Yeah. Very bizarre.
I like that shirt.
I like, so this is what is this their third league year in the season? Yes. Everything, but I don't like collars. I don't like button-down collars. But otherwise, it's nice. I've never been, I know that's like, I don't like those. When I see a button, I don't think it's something that's free and loose and athletic. I won't buy it because of that too. I hate collars.
Yeah,
not my
I don't mind a collar, but it depends. Like, it has to fit the shirt for me personally. I don't think it fits that for me. That's not the kind of shirt. Like Adidas shirts in general, I don't think the Adidas stripes go with the collar like that. I think it has to look like a more traditional sort of thing to have a collar and work.
Gotcha. Toronto, better than usual. I like it. Don't love it. Better than usual.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
It looks like when they do those like paintings when you get like a sponge and dip it in the paint. That's what the design is. It's like a little sponge that they're doing like school.
Nothing that jumps out at me, but I always like Vancouver Whitecaps. This looks good. It fits the thing. It's another thing where they didn't really do too much. Maybe that's a better thing. You don't have to change it absolutely every year. Definitely a good jersey though. And that's their primary.
I think that's a solid home shirt for Vancouver.
How come we haven't seen where San Diego starts this year? No San Diego? Let's see. Come on, give us some San Diego. Very cool. Hold on a second. I like this. I like the colors on the side that are coming up that are different. I like it because it matches the outline, which is always going to be. I think these jerseys could get better, but I do like this like multicolor thing coming up. Not bad.
I think they should have done the Adidas stripes in the multicolor as well.
Yes, totally agree. I was just thinking the same
that's
thing.
What would have
that would have made it like I gotta have it. That's how close they came.
Yeah.
You know, but not a bad jersey by any stretch.
Yeah, it's decent.
No, not a bad jersey by any stretch. If somebody got me that, well, maybe hold on a second. What's this right here? Is that the? Is it the home?
I think that's just a.
Oh, that's a concept.
Is that a concept, maybe?
Yeah, it's probably a concept. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. That's it. That's our reviews on this year's MLS.